Hello everyone, JKD Physiology Wednesdays, day 2 of Applying the Science, JKD. I actually want to touch base on something real quick. I know I talk about a mindset, talk about perspective, things like that, and something was really brought to my perspective last night. Now I've actually been listening, I've been listening to different motivational videos, but I've actually been hearing different things talked about that have been running through my mind. Last night, I don't know what it was, something came over me, I heard it in the back of my mind, like honestly, like it just hit me. It just hit me like a ton of bricks, literally like a ton of bricks. And what it was is that a lot of times the people who go through the toughest things in life, a lot of times are the people who have the potential, keyword potential, to make the biggest difference. The toughest thing about it is, number one, realizing that. Number two, actually doing the things. Number three, getting past the barricades, getting past the tough barricades. Okay, so I've thought pretty much most of my life, I've thought this like, there's more shit that happened to me than other people. That may not be true, but I just kind of felt like that. I just really, really did. And so I was running this through my mind last night, and it brought some things into perspective. I have now realized, even more than ever last night, I have now realized that to this day, now, the reason that I've gone through everything that I've gone through is because I am meant to do more things than the average person to change the world for the better. Like I say, my ultimate goal in life is to motivate, inspire, and get people to have the want and the ability to want to create a better life for themselves. And in the process, it's going to take a lot. In the process, I just got to realize, and I did realize last night, that I've got to go through so many tough things to be able to handle this and to have that strong mentality to be able to handle it. So hopefully that helps everyone's mentality. Okay, so now let's get into the good stuff. Okay, I'm going to talk about angles. I have talked about angles in other videos. Angles is where it's at. Bruce Lee was was really big on different angles. So like if you do the standard, barbell curl or whatever, instead of just doing it like this, maybe bring it like this, come back like this, maybe go like this, and then even instead of just doing straight on, maybe come out like this, whatever it may be. Okay, different angles are different movements. Doesn't matter the exercise, okay? Angles, and that touches base on kinesiology. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you. Kinesiology is something I need to brush up on more. It's something that I was very intrigued and interested in. However, when I was actually going to school for my personal training, there were so many things going on. I didn't really honestly have the time because I had already, taking time away from my boys for that. I did not have really the extra time with everything that was going on to do additional studies with that. So this video subject is going to motivate me to brush up on my kinesiology. Kinesiology is basically about angles in the body. You have different ways you turn, different this way, that way, whatever it may be, okay? And so kinesiology is all about that. Angles are extremely important because our body is designed to where our spine is straight, yes, but different ways we turn correspond with the different angles to get the movement, to get the strength, to get the mobility in the body. So I'm going to touch base on that more. I'm going to brush up on some of my kinesiology. I know exactly where all my school books are at, okay, just to benefit everyone, to help everyone else out there. So please, applying the science, please keep in mind, anything and everything in this world can be applied with science, or science can be applied to it. Or in martial arts the same way. I truly feel that's why martial arts and science go hand in hand, because they correlate not only with one another, they also correlate with everyday life. It's just a matter of having the right perspective, mindset to be able to do that, okay? And it's going to be warm actually out here in Iowa today, 52 degrees. I sweat like crazy, okay? So the thing about it is like I say before, embrace the discomfort, embrace the suck. Right now it's a little warm out. Enjoy it. Embrace it. But then realize in the next few days, at least if you're in the area I'm in, it's going to get cold and it's going to be hard as hell, okay? So how does this apply to applying the science? Okay, I'll tell you, because a mindset is going to allow you to think clearly, okay? So think about it like this. If you're all stressed out and everything, you're all flustered, what happens? Your mind is blocked. Your mind is foggy. But when you think with a clear mind, you don't let that stress get to you. You relieve that tension, what happens? Your mind is more clear. You're going to be able to focus on more things. And that is honestly a scientific aspect because it involves chemistry in the brain. So let's think of it in the different ways. Let's broaden our horizon, our mind. You have to stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go. Smash, punch, kick that like button. Just don't break it. Let's get out there and do something. Let's go.